Hi there, Cancer. You must be ready for your relationship read. So let's jump right in, okay? What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pulling ooh, 4 cards for you, 4 cards for your person, and 4 cards for the relationship as it stands as a whole. And from what it looks like, you're ready to get back in that dating game or let yourself back in, come back from a hiatus, or apologize to a person that you had been recently having some issues with. Let's see. This is how you see yourself. You see yourself as unhappy. You see yourself as lost and lonely and probably without this person, you know? Just, it's not the same without you. I need you in my life. We're not bucking here, Cancer. Come on. Person that you're dealing with, it looks like they're the sun. It looks like they have a new beginning. It looks like they're joyous. It looks like they're happy. It looks like they're free. Oh, so what's actually making you want to be in a relationship with them? Is it because they seem so happy, footloose, fancy free? It just like dims anything that you think is happiness? You know, we can't be happy with another person. This is how you see the relationship. This is forward movement. This is looking for other things. This is looking for avenues. This is setting up arrangements and waiting for the bounty to come in. What do you expect out the relationship? What do you want from the relationship? Come on, Cancer. Tell me what you think this person can give you in this relationship that you can't do for yourself. Oh, confidence, strength, energy. Maybe even so much as to say clout. 9 of Wands in reverse, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. And look, the Queen of... Okay, so you're holding fast to this idea, but I don't think you're really making, or somebody's not making the advancements necessary for the equality. Like maybe they're not texting back, or they're not doing what you would suppose that they would be doing because you've apologized. I mean, I've apologized, I've changed this, I've changed that, but they're not reciprocating. They're only over there doing and being happy and free and fun. And I'm sitting over here and I'm not happy, free, and fun. And I need them to be happy, free, and fun. Let's actually see what they're doing and what's going on with the relationship. I'm going to pull 4 cards for them. Same situation, same alignment. I want to know how they see themselves. I want to know how they see you. I want to know how they see the relationship. And then I want to see what they want or wanted from the relationship to begin with, right? All right, let's jump right in. How does Cancer's person see themselves? Either they've had a good time and they remember good things from the past, but it no longer fits them or suits them. They could be more concerned with children, family life, things like that, and therefore makes it not a good fit for you. The 6 of Cups and the 3 of Cups in reverse. Now, how does Cancer's person see Cancer? How do they see you? Oh, again, and 2 cards. Okay, so I have the King of Cups in reverse. Oh, okay. So you could be emotionally manipulative and full of talk, but no action. You could be, what Susie says about Sally says more about Susie than it says about Sally. They could see you as drained, empty, emotionless, sad. And let's see. I have the Page of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles. I see coming out of a hole or a period of rest, moving onward out of your comfort zone and learning things. Okay, so this could be them or it could be you. I don't know exactly how it came out, but because it came out with their cards, I'm going to assume that they are taking this break, this rest, this relaxation away from your relationship to explore the world as it is. They are not in their comfort zone. They are out of their comfort zone, but they are learning, they are exploring, they are trying new things. They are doing life. They're doing life. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're happy. It just means that they're making the best of a situation that they're not necessarily comfortable in. They're doing work. All right. How do they see the relationship? How does Cancer's person see the relationship? See the Queen of Pentacles. They see it as stable. They see it as sound. They see it as something that's going to be there when they get back. So get your paws off. I'm at work. Stop calling me. I'm at work. Quit texting me. I'm at work. Okay, now how to explain this? This isn't an 8-hour work shift down at the 7-Eleven. This is more like a spiritual journey, a spiritual quest in which if they do not take you and your relationship, you and your partner will stay very stagnant. You will suffer age, anger, enrage, suffer more than the time apart. Let them work. Let them learn. Let them do things. I'd suggest you do the same. What do you... Oh. Okay, so the Empress in reverse is a kind of odd feeling for what I want from the relationship itself. They are holding on to something. They are holding on to an idea. They're holding on to, they still could have all their stuff at your house, you know? They could have all this, but for some odd reason, what they want in the relationship is I'm going to need a clarifier because I'm not going to say lack of compassion. I'm not going to say sterility, being sterile. Now that's a concept that's in itself all very hard to explain. But, God, here I go, out on a limb. It's not like anybody's watching. Anyway, so, when you have somebody in your area and they seem unnaturally attracted to you, this is a mirror. This is matching energies that have come in your area. You want to explore this person. You want to figure it out. You want to learn more, know more, see more, because in and of itself, that is what I perceive as my lesson, my journey. What I know to be true in and of myself. Okay, so it's what I call my godchildren. Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. What do they want out of the relationship? Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. And the Empress in reverse. How much sense does that make? Judgment in the reverse. They want it to be done. I'm hearing clip snip. I'm hearing it's a very expensive surgery. It's no second chances. This is my time. This is my endeavor. I wonder if they asked you your opinion. I'm now looking for the overall energies of the relationship itself. I want to know what the key strengths are, the key weaknesses. I want to know what the relationship needs to succeed and the most possible outcome. All right, what are my key strengths? Oh, Ten of Wands. There is so many like tens, this burdensome, this overwhelming. This is 10 pounds of sausage shoved in a 5-pound sack. This is a boundary. This is their safe zone. This is still their safe zone. This is still where they go to. This is the dragon's hoard. But they have things to do. What's the key weaknesses? What are the key weaknesses in the relationship? Structure, foundation. The key weaknesses in this rendition, this King of Pentacles, would be inflexible, unmovable. It would be stuck or stagnant or inflexible. Yeah, I'm sure I said that already. What does the relationship need to succeed? There's that confidence you were looking for. It needs confidence. It needs sense of security. It needs an idea that this is going to turn out all right. It needs to lead by example. It needs confidence. It needs security. It needs understanding. It needs strength. It needs a balance. Like, and this is kind of odd to say this because it's apparent to me that there is, in your key strengths, there is a lot of weight to carry. There are boundaries in place. There are, my idea of my own little bubble, and nothing gets in and nothing gets out. There's the Eight of Pentacles. There's a working on it, a constant ability to work on it. And the key weaknesses are even, it's that to a flaw. It's that to a fault. It's steady, it's stable, it's together to a flaw. Like the walls can't budge really anymore. They can't bend, they can't bow, they can't accept any more weight. It's time for the snake to shed its skin and grow a little bit, you know? That's almost what this reminds me of too. Like snakes can go 10 months, a year without eating one meal. And then when they go out, you know, and they get their one prey item and they come back to the little house, you know, but they always have to kind of like shed and get, just so they can get a little bit bigger, they got to shed a skin so that they can grow some more. Strange, I know. But if you're stopping this person, this inflexibility, you know, or if you think you're stopping this person from growing and eating or feeding or getting what they need to be the person that you want them to be or the person that is there for them, stop feeding your snakes every 10 months. Feed them once a month. Feed them once a week. Feed them once every other week. I don't know. It says 10 to 14 days. Like every 2 weeks, twice a month, or once a month, or something similar to that. I mean, don't like overfeed them. We ain't swingers here. Don't overfeed your snake, but feed it. Let it eat more than once a year. Stop making it bite you before it has to leave out the door to go get food. Food. It's the most possible future outcome. Yes. Okay. We're both coming out of our little zone. We're both stepping out of our peace. We're going back. We're going investigate. We're going overly investigate. Okay. So a lot of you might have misinterpreted what I just said. And I don't doubt that. It's not really for the masses what I say here. So, but what I'm saying is, stop poking and prodding into this person and what they're doing. It is a likelihood that if you tried to do it also, you might have misinterpreted what is actually going on. Just because it looks like a wolf doesn't mean it's not a sheep. Just because it looks like a school book doesn't mean that it's not a pornography magazine under there, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Just because it looks like something else doesn't mean that that's what it actually is. And it's time for us to get back to a little bit of a basic. And I don't think you can get there by digging and poking and prodding. I think that you actually have to get there, or understand that it's not the same, that two hands don't get the both same thing. Okay, so it's not two snakes that live together. It's maybe a snake and something else. You understand that it's not fair. You might not be the same breed or the same thing that this person is. Like hippos have the little birds that eat in their mouth, and they need that. And that is optimal coupling. It's an optimal pair. One hand washes the other in that case. But two snakes would fight over food. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes two snakes can't be housed together. So it's not fair. So what they're doing is probably not something that you could be doing or should be doing. So it's not tit for tat here. It's an understanding of this person in their entirety and what they need to survive and what they need to thrive, and what they do and what brings about the best version of them. And then start considering it something that they need to do to maintain the happy person that you're in love with. And then just accept it as overhead. Like I have a business, so I have to pay insurance. I have kids, so I have to have a house to put them in. Like, I don't think I'd have one if it weren't for the kids, because I would be traveling. I would be going. I would be doing stuff. But I love my kids, so I sacrifice by getting a house. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's certain sacrifices, but I think the realization of it is going to bring about a bit of contentment and a bit of happiness. Just change the way you perceive it, and then the truth might come through. You might have to look at it a couple of different ways before it fits, but I think it's time to start looking at what you actually have, what it actually does, and who you actually are. Because not everybody is the magazine. Not everybody is the social norm. In fact, I rarely think that anybody is the social norm. You're not. It's a lie they tell you. It's something they keep you wanting with. It's time for us to stand up and be our true selves. It's time for us to stand up and be real and learn how to love under all circumstances. Yes, it is. Let this person breathe, Cancer. They need to breathe, and you need to find your happiness in and of yourself and stop worrying about them, because obviously they keep coming back, and they keep coming back, and they keep coming back, and they keep coming back. And this is something that's on a repeat cycle. Yes. You have a lot of different ways to get this done with the Seven of Cups here. There's a lot of delusional ways that you can get this done. Try one. If it doesn't work, try something else. Change your perspective. Change your mind. Change your mind. Change your life. There's justice right there. Stop worrying about it. There you go. Stop complaining about it. Be in control of yourself. Get over it. You understand? There we go. That is all I have for my Cancers today in y'all relationship read. If we learn how to have relationships with each other, we learn how to love, I think we'll be just fine. But you got to know what love is. Put the magazine down. Turn the TV off. Love each other. And until next time, Cancer, like, comment, subscribe to see more. Hit the bell if you want to be notified next time I upload, which should be next week for your freestyle read. And as always, it's a pleasure having you here at Dread Jive Tarot on YouTube.